Oh yeah, baby!
Greetings.
We are almost ready to start. Ask the women in your life if they're ready to start, and then we can get going. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. This is a test of the emergency Gooner system. This is only a test. If this had been an actual Gooning event, it would have been followed by extreme Gooning. We're ready. We are looking at a black screen. And then there's me. I'm also there. That's enough of that. Oh, it wanted to come back. Let's launch the game of the day. One I have 154 hours in. I've got a little bit of cleanup work to do. Post in-game content. It begins on the dark shores of the Dark Shores. It's called Dark Shores. Let's adjust the volume on my earbuds so I don't blow my own eardrums out. We are experimenting with how well I can run this bad boy on DLAA. I'm getting some screen flicker from the adaptive sync, struggling to keep up. So we'll see how that works. That adaptive sync does not like that at all. Let's try that again. And hopefully it fixes itself. What I'm gonna do is actually just close. Should I close out Twitch? You know what? Instead of having that open, we will go to the creator dashboard, and the stream manager will reopen Clair Obscure Expedition 33. See if we can get it looking a little better. Get less of that adaptive sync flicker, which is an issue I've had from time to time. Let's see. If you go into the menu, oh yeah, it's really bad right now. I wonder if turning that down to quality will fix it. Let's find out. Oh yeah, it fixed it immediately. So let's turn it back to DLAA to get that higher quality. And it's back. Seems to be a struggle on the frame rate. What if I set it to 60? Nope. It doesn't like that. Let's do unlimited in quality. Seems to happen only while streaming though. It'll look good enough. DLAA is better, but DLSS doesn't look horrendously awful on this most of the time, just some of the time. Let's go ahead and knock out a quick run of the 3 over here. This is a great way to level your characters at the end of the game, either right before the end or some somewhat post-in-game content. This is the expedition of all expeditions. Let's hit him with the Phantom Strike. That ought to do it. Look at that. So much damage, and then she's left with nothing. So we'll hit the one in the middle. Oh, and he's down for the count. Gotta love it. Let's go ahead and hit him with a crippling tsunami. Oh, I missed that while I was adjusting the volume, so didn't get our maximum damage, but it's okay. We can work with that. Then we'll hit the higher. Well, we'll hit this one with Sealed Fate and hope we can take him down in one shot. Let's find out. And oh, it's close. Maybe. Yep. Oh no, he didn't die from the burn. That sucks. Thought he'd die from the burn at that point. All right, they may actually get a chance to try to hit me on this one. I can usually take them all out before they get a chance to attack because I spammed agility leveling. Oh, they're dead now. Gone. That's it for the big hand beast. And you get 3 grandiose chroma catalysts for that. That'll take you all the way up to level 32, leaving only level 33. Isn't it awesome that the max level for a weapon in this game is 33? Now, the max level for your characters is 99, but 99 is divisible by 33 3 times, if my math serves me. Let's stack luck. Luck is actually a very useful stat in this game because it increases your critical hit chance, and critical hits are very valuable in this game. So if you can get a weapon that scales off luck, that's amazing. That's really good if you can make it work for you, because you can stack luck early on, not only get the benefit of the extra damage from the luck scaling, but also get the benefit of lots more criticals. How do you start the fight in your favor? You F the enemy. F them with the F key. Hit the F key to hit them with that painted blast. And I've been doing Phantom Strike with Mael. Definitely my favorite character. Maggie, how's it going, Maggie? This is Expedition 33. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. What we'll do is hit the one with more health. Bring that health down, and maybe take them both out with a crippling tsunami. Oh, we didn't take out either. Lame. She does not have the ability to hit them both. Let me try marking. No, it says it's dark damage. See, these guys are invincible to dark. In fact, watch what happens if I hit them with dark damage. It heals them. They actually heal from it, and because it doesn't count as a hit, it doesn't proc any of the specials, so it didn't actually put the mark on them. This is modded. None of the outfits here are official. The game does have swimsuits, but they do not look like that. They're quite conservative. Let's go ahead and just hit him with a Phantom Strike, and that'll be the end of that. Mael has been converted into 2B. And then I have CL wearing the Blue Monsoon Skimpy Edition from Stellar Blade, and I have Lune wearing the Blue Monsoon Skimpy Edition from Stellar Blade. But thanks to my mod, I've actually got the Blue Monsoon. I've got the cooling suit. There's the, is that the War Aegis? The War Dress? That's the War Dress. The Neuralink suit. Then there's the War, I think that's the War Aegis or War Dress. There's the Black Wave. And then there's whatever that outfit's called. I can't remember what it's called. My power just flickered. Hopefully it doesn't go completely out. Let's use that outfit for her for now and keep CL in her Blue Monsoon. Do you like them, Maggie? What do you think of these outfits? My favorite is, of course, the 2B outfit with an additional mod installed called 2X Ass. You can imagine what that means. It makes the ass twice as large. Might be a bit big, obviously, but you know, it's not totally unrealistic. It's not like absurdly large to where it couldn't be natural, although it's probably not gonna be natural. All right, let's put some points into the characters we never use. This is an all-female run. As much as possible, I am only running the ladies. They're pretty good, not gonna lie. Exactly. Oops, I missed one of them for an upgrade. Oh, I missed CL. CL's got an upgrade. Let's go ahead and put 3 points of defense because that's the scaling on her weapon. Weapons in this game scale off either 1 or 2 stats. And of course, the stats all have their bonuses that they give you. I'm going to farm these guys for just a brief period before we do some in-game cleanup content. Knocking out some of the in-game stuff. This is my 4th playthrough of the game. Let's hit them with the Phantom Strike. Do our 2 PP events there, and bam! Sometimes that kills them outright, depending on whether or not I can get a critical. I also have combo attack on her, so she hits twice with her base attack. And then with Lune, I'm doing the crippling tsunami so that it hits them all, and it took one of them out straight up. And then she only has single hits that do damage because these guys are immune to dark, so we'll do that on him. Although honestly, it only takes 2 turns for Mael. Mael just needs 2 Phantom Strike attacks and they're out. They're dead. Like I said, sometimes I'll kill 1, maybe 2 of them with a single Phantom Strike. And obviously, if I use Stendhal, that would kill 1 of them, but it's a single target ability, so the goal here is to kill them all as quickly as possible. And you get your 3 grandiose chroma catalysts, as well as a recoat. Recoats are used to respec, and you do want a bunch of those. You can get an infinite amount by farming them. You also find them. You can also purchase them from merchants in limited quantities. But the reason the recoats are so important is that each time you switch your weapon, you'll likely be switching which stats the weapon scales off. So you may want to redo the stats on the character at that point. I'm stacking all luck for the rest of these levels because, like I said, it gives us more critical hits. Critical hits are very important in this game. They make a huge difference. Huge difference. This game does, it technically does have a Western developer. It is, I'm surprised you don't know about it, Maggie. It was all the rage when it came out in April. A lot of people think it'll win Game of the Year. I think it should, for sure. Definitely Soundtrack of the Year, if it doesn't make Game of the Year. It's essentially a JRPG made by French developers in France. One of them used to work for Ubisoft, and then he got tired of the boring shit Ubisoft had him doing. So he got a team together, found a bunch of people over on the internet, and put together what is arguably one of the best JRPGs, and I call it a JRPG because it's in the style of, it's in the genre of. I'm not really worried about where it was developed or the ethnicity of the developer. I'm just looking at the style of the game, the genre. This is one of the best JRPGs ever released, no question about it. At the time it released, it had the highest Metacritic user score of all time, of any video game ever. And I can tell you right now, having played this game, let's see, let's do this. Having played this game through 4 times, start to finish, this is my 4th playthrough. I've already actually beaten the final boss, but they let you go back and do some in-game cleanup. There's lots of optional content. Having played it through 4 times, I still want to play through it again. But I played it through this 4th time because I'm putting together one of my new series videos called An Absurdly Stupid Review of. And this is going to be a review of Expedition 33. Gooner Edition. Lots of mods for this game, which is really cool. I have quite a few mods installed. It mostly looks the same other than the outfits. There are a few mods, like I get rid of a few status effect visuals that I don't like. Like I have inverted, which would make all the characters basically look dark in color. Like it basically shifts them to this black and white color, and I hate it. I don't like that, so I installed the mod to disable that. But inverted makes it so I can't be healed, but I do more damage for the first 3 rounds. So I don't care that I can't be healed. I usually don't take damage. I block or parry everything, so it doesn't matter about healing. In fact, some battles I stay at 1 HP because there are Luminas or Pictos you can equip that give you benefits if you have only 1 HP. So you can just stay at 1 HP perpetually. There's even a Lumina or a Pictos where you can default your character to 1 HP at the start of every battle. And it is actually useful to do that if you have stacked other benefits for being at 1 HP. But what I'll do for the next battle is I'll let these guys attack me so you can see how the parrying works. I generally don't dodge because dodging avoids the damage, but that's all. Parrying allows you to actually do a counter attack. So on our next run here, well, actually, how about right now? We'll do it. What I'll do is go ahead and skip her turn. Skip her turn again, because she's got the cheater Lumina equipped, which means she goes twice in a row. All right. So we're going to let these guys do their thing. Parried, parried, parried. And that's the counterattack. Counterattacks are super powerful. You could actually go through the game never directly attacking and only parrying and doing counterattacks. There's even a mod that auto skips all of your turns. So think about that. A mod in a JRPG genre game that automatically skips all of your character's turns. That would normally render most games unplayable, like you couldn't get anywhere. But in this game, you could literally go through the game doing nothing but parrying and counterattacking. The developer has actually commented that he likes the fact that the game is designed so that you can essentially break the balance. I can show you some insane stuff. I haven't built Mael for the insanity yet, but essentially you can build Mael with a Stendhal build, 1 HP solo. She can do easily, still, tens of millions of damage in one hit. She can literally one-shot anything. Even the final boss, even the hardest secret boss in the game can be one-shot, just like that. And you can do other builds that are just insanely powerful. Meggy asks, ever tried those cel-shaded mods for games? Ones that make games look cartoony like Borderlands? I don't know if I've tried a mod. I think I have used like the NVIDIA filter that does something similar. Can you give me an example of a game with a mod like that that you can do? Because I actually love cel shading. And if I could take a game that I like and convert it to cel shading and it actually look good, I might do that. I imagine it would be hard to make the entire game look good in cel shading. All right, here we go. I'm going to focus on single hits now. I'm going to try to see how much damage I can do with Mael in this. So what we have to do is we want, well, we're in Virtuous mode, but we'll lose that after our next turn. So what I'll do is I'll put fire on this guy in the middle so that I can get back into Virtuous by hitting him with this ability that switches my stand. Oh, it almost killed him outright. Yeah, Swift Stride will put me back in Virtuous. See? Because he was burning, he had the burn effect on him, it switched Mael's stance to Virtuous, which means she does 200% damage. Now, with her, I'm going to do an elemental trick on this guy and hope I get all criticals so I can stack up her stains. She can stack up to 4 stains at a time, and the stains can give additional damage or effects to other things you do. Let's see if I can get all criticals. Got it! Alright, this is going to be an awesome, awesome round right here. So with her, I'll just hit this other guy with Sealed Fate. It won't do a lot, but hey, why not? Now you'll get to see 2 very cool things, Maggie. Get ready. Parry. 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 Bam! Oh, it almost killed him outright. I'm going to have to dodge the next guy, otherwise I'll end up killing him too quickly. See, if you dodge, dodging is easier, but you don't get a counterattack. Watch this. Oh, I don't have enough for Stendhal? Man, that sucks. That sucks. Okay, how should I do this? I guess I'll just hit him again with that, and I didn't hit the timer on it because I want to have enough for Stendhal, so I can do massive amounts of damage. And we'll have to dodge here so I don't kill them too quickly. Now there are much, much tougher enemies. Much tougher enemies than this. Oh, I meant to dodge and hit the wrong button. I'm doing mouse and keyboard, by the way, which is crazy at first, but you get used to it, and now I actually really like doing mouse and keyboard on this. You ready for Elemental Genesis, Maggie? Check this out. Watch how insane this is. Let's hit the weaker dude. Well, actually, this is going to kill them both, but that's fine. It's worth it. This is one of her nuke abilities. It's a freaking nuclear, multi-nuclear blast. You ready? And it looks amazing too. Here we go. Hell yeah. I didn't even get all the shots off because they died too quickly. Highest damage, one of her hits did 243,593 in one hit out of that 6-hit combo. So this is a game where when you get towards end game, you can start to do massive in the hundreds of thousands, possibly million. And then you get to New Game Plus and you start building up more and more. You can actually do damage in the millions per hit. And then you'll notice the enemy's health bar goes down like that when you do like millions of damage. So the enemies scale up. So you don't just blast through everything. Unless you're using Stendhal with Mael and you have a broken Stendhal build and you literally just obliterate anything in one shot. Does it also take status effects into account like tech damage? This game takes everything into account for the most part. If an enemy has a weakness to fire, it takes that into account. If you put some status on them, like you debuff them, if you have a buff, there are all sorts of effects you can have from Lumina and Pictos. A Lumina you equip, and then after 3 fights you learn it, and then you can actually assign it to a character through the Lumina equip. So basically, I'll show you. So if I go to Mael, she has these 3 Pictos equipped. I've already learned them all. So if I were to unequip it, I could then go into Lumina and select it here. Now I have some extra Lumina points. So what I can do is Energizing Start to give me another AP on Battle Start, which is an action point. You probably know what that is. And then that leaves me with only 2 points left. Dead Energy is okay. That you get 3 AP if you kill an enemy. However, if you're fighting a boss, many bosses are solo, so that's completely useless in a boss fight because when the boss dies, the fight's over. And your AP is based on per battle. I gave some more to Lune. She needs another Energizing Start in that one as well. And then CL doesn't have as much because I don't put as many points into her. Take 50% less damage, but can't be healed. That's good, but I don't really take damage most of the time, so I don't worry about damage. Let's see. Plus 1 AP on Battle Start, plus 1 AP on Turn Start. Yeah, Energizing Turn, we want that. Do I have it? Oh, you know what? I need Energizing Turn on all of these. I forgot I just learned that. So now they get an extra AP on every turn. And you can stack them. So if you get an ability that increases your damage by, say, 25%, you can also stack another one that increases it by 100% in certain circumstances, and then you're doing 125%. Well, the 100% really would be 225%, because 100% of your damage is just base. So I am running the all-female build so I can look at the scenery as I go. Here's Lune and the Neuralink suit. Let's take on these two. Let's see if I can get a Stendhal hit. Let's see how high I can get it. Maybe in 500,000 some. So I can do a Stendhal right off the bat now, thanks to that extra Lumina I equipped. Here we go. Let's see how much damage this does. Here we go. Get ready. 2,735,350. And that was not a critical. The white text tells you it's not a critical hit. If it's like an orangish text, it's critical. So imagine if that had been a critical hit. And you can actually get your character to where they always do criticals. I forgot what to stack for that, but I'll get them up there eventually. This is my 4th playthrough, but this one I started fresh. Did this game have a plot point where everyone is immortal or anti-aging? No, but there might be some other thing going on that's not completely unrelated. I don't know how much of the story you want me to ruin for you. What's really cool though is you cannot sit back and relax during this, which I like. It's not as simple as hit A or select attack and just wait. All of your abilities require that you get timings correctly. For example, watch this. Timing there, timing there. So every single ability requires at least one timed press. Many require two. And the timings are not always the same. Sometimes they even overlap the timing box, so you have to hit it twice in a row real quick. And then every attack, pretty much every attack, can either be dodged, parried, or jumped over. And then there's another thing called a gradient parry, but that's to parry a special attack. We'll do Swift Stride. That puts me in Virtuose mode, or stance rather. Virtuous stance allows me to do 200% damage. So whatever my damage is normally, it's double. Every one of these hits stacks a burn effect. Boom, he's dead. But he would have had 14 burn stacks, which means for the next 14 turns, he takes burn damage at the start of his turn. So oftentimes, when it gets to an enemy's turn, the burn will proc, damage them, and kill them. So they literally die on their own turn. Alright, let's go ahead and explore another spot. We don't need to grind the same enemies the whole way. We will level these people up. Whoops, I skipped that. Let's do that. Whoops. I'm trying to do this quickly and fudging it. Okay, that's it. Now, we'll see if we got any skills we can learn in the skill tree. She can do Lightning Dance, deals very high single target lightning damage, 6 hits. We'll go ahead and unlock that. Eventually you can unlock everything. You can do it all in New Game, but it's easier to just go to New Game Plus, and then you get so much more experience for everything. Extreme single target fire damage, 3 hits. Applies 5 burn per hit. So that puts 15 burn stacks on them. So they'll burn for 15 turns unless they do something to get rid of the burn, or you use some ability that absorbs the burn to do more damage. Dark Wave. Damage to all enemies, and it counts for 3 hits. So you also have to keep track, is it a 1-hit ability, so it only hits once? Is it like a 2-hit, 3, 5, some are like 7? And each hit can sometimes proc some special ability you put on your character. So sometimes you want something that does as many hits as possible. If the enemy has shields on, then you want to knock down all the shields. Every shield an enemy has on their health bar requires 1 hit to get rid of that. And it doesn't matter how hard you hit them. You could hit them for 35 million damage. It only gets rid of 1 shield. So if they have 5 shields, then you want to try to get an ability that has at least 5 hits. Or if you have at least a 3-hit ability, use that, and then the next character can use a 2-hit ability to knock the shields down. We're gonna fly. Check it out. It is a little weird on mouse and keyboard because to fly up, you push the left mouse button, and to fly down, you push the right mouse button. But other than that, the controls are actually pretty good. I'm not going to say they're intuitive, because I don't think a JRPG like this could really ever be intuitive on mouse and keyboard. You really do have to learn them by looking and following the tutorial and whatnot. This is a very simple area that only has 1 item, usually a musical record, so you can play this at camp. You can play these songs when you go to your camp from the record player. There are lots of collectibles in this game. Lots of collectible items. And we're at the in-game stage, so what we want are these tougher areas that were previously inaccessible, and one of them is this area. You can't get up there until you can fly, and you can only fly after you defeat essentially one of the final bosses. We're gonna go in here and start fighting here. The Endless Tower is really cool in that it's just a series of fights, one after another after another. There's a lot of them. A lot. And you do them all through the same menu screen.
A proper challenge.
I haven't been here yet, so we're going to talk to... Oh, by the way, if you notice her butt jiggling, I have a jiggle mod installed for her, but it's not always entirely accurate, so sometimes it will cause like excessive jiggle in certain circumstances and it'll look ridiculous. And one of the cases is when you start a conversation and it flips to the character, you'll see like this sudden extreme jiggle. Extreme jiggle. We'll skip through all this. I've already read this like many times. Okay, so look to the right side of the screen. Get ready to see 2B's butt jiggle like mad. You ready? Oh, it didn't. It's got to go immediately to the close-up, so it's not going to do the close-up. Darn it. You can kind of see it, but it's off in the distance. We'll just rest here to make sure it saves, but really it saves when you interact with it. Let's see if we have any upgrades. Nope. By the way, every time you put a point in here to Lumina points, that determines how many of those learned Pictos you can equip. I thought this would have a cap. It apparently has no cap. I think it might be 999, but it's possible to farm Lumina, points of Lumina, so you can essentially just keep increasing the Lumina to the point where you could equip every single Lumina you have. Although some of them kind of, they don't cancel each other out, but they're kind of contradictory, so you wouldn't ever want to equip them all. That would not be a good idea, because some of them would kind of work against each other in a way. So what we'll do here is, because of these grandiose chroma catalysts we have, I think Mael's weapon is maxed out at 33. We will start maxing out this weapon she's using, even though it's not really going to be her final weapon, but we can farm those, so I'm not too worried about that. We're 1 off from 32. After 32, you need a very rare upgrade material. Meggie asks, many games make easy mode cinematic mode, but in this game, is it fun to take higher difficulty? Yes, though the highest difficulty is brutal. You have to be super tight with your parry and dodge timings. And if you miss just one, maybe 2 parries, you can die. In some cases, you'll die in 1 shot if you miss 1 parry. In other cases, it'll be 2 or 3 hits, you're dead. You have to be on the ball about it. I put this into story mode for now, just because it made it so much easier to get through the game faster for the purposes of recording footage for my next review. I have played it in the default mode. That's how I beat it originally. I have never played through the whole thing on the harder difficulty because it is just, it's pretty brutal. Maybe I will at some point. Maybe I'll stream it. Who knows? So these start easy and they get progressively harder. Harder and harder and harder and harder. Kind of like when you're watching certain content. It starts out not so hard and then it gets harder. All right, let's end this. We're gonna end this in 1 shot. All right, it was nice meeting y'all. Bye, suckers. And then we get a grandiose chroma catalyst and a color of Lumina. That allows us to expand the total Lumina that can be equipped by any of our characters. It's a one-time use. Mouse and keyboard for the win. I love mouse and keyboard in this game now. By the way, you can shoot certain weak points on enemies, so you can actually go into a third-person shooting mode during combat with any of the characters. But what I'll do here is another Phantom Strike. Yes, I just needed 1 to hit that flying dude. Flying dudes are harder to hit with normal abilities. You're supposed to generally shoot them. All right. Anyone else out there in the chat, sound off. Say hi. Say hello. Say hey. Say hey, Gooners. We need to start that as our official. Okay, this guy is a little tougher. The duelist in the middle, he's going to be a little tougher. Let's see if we can take him out in 1 shot. We're in Virtuos, so... No, not even close. Look at that. I did 489,000 damage, and that's all it took off of his bar. And the enemies get so much tougher than this. They end up having insane amounts of health, so you have to do insane amounts of damage. And now we're ready for Stendhal. Jay Viper and his viewers are joining the fray here at the Gaming, Grifting, and Gooning Brigade. Let's see how much we can do. We're in defensive mode, though, so it's not going to be as much. 891,000. Almost 892. Not bad. Welcome, Jay Viper. Welcome, everybody else. Make sure to sound out in the comments section so I know you're here. He's not burning, so we won't use Swift Stride or whatever it's called. Zellion, how's it going, Zell? Valiant Goat, welcome. Let's just go ahead and do a hit and build up our AP. Oh, here we go. He's applied inverted, which is actually good. I like inverted. I apply it to myself. Oh, shit. I was supposed to jump that, and I accidentally parried. Is he going to do a... No. Wait. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. One of his abilities, or his attacks, he does a gradient attack, and then you have to do a gradient parry. Let's just hit him with the tsunami here. Hey, Rails of Steel, how's it going? Welcome, everybody. It's great to have you here. Let's see if this guy's weak to dark. He might be immune to it, but we'll find out. And yes, I have mods installed, if you couldn't tell. Expedition 33, guys. Ah, I hit the wrong button. See, I'm trying to look at the chat and do this at the same time. You gotta be quick on the ball with these parries and all this stuff. We're gonna Stendhal this guy. We're not in virtual stance, but we are hitting a mark to target, so it will do more damage from the mark. And bam! Let's see how much. Did it do more than 890? Nope. 891 was our highest. We did not get a no damage run on that because I effed up a few times. Alright, we're gonna go to the next one. Stage 2, Trial 1. It goes to like stage 11, guys. I think there are 33 of these. Get it? Expedition 33, 33. We're gonna take out that guy in the center in one shot. Here we go. Let's see how much we can do with our Stendhal. Let's hope it crits. Please crit. Crit, crit. Oh yeah, 5,128,781. Yes, Zell, thank you so much for picking up a copy of my novel, New Tokyo. For anyone that doesn't know, I wrote a novel. It's true. I am a novelist in the sense that I wrote one. I'm working on another one, and we'll see if it ever comes out. Let's go ahead and actually, let's go into third-person shooter mode. And let's blast their weak points. Got that one, got that one. And then take him down, and done. Nice. I am over-leveled for this. I've been farming some levels. This is the kind of game you do not need to do any grinding unless you want to. You can get through the whole game just following the standard path. No grinding required. Alright, here we go. So we got 2 floaters. Oh, we got 3 floaters. They're all floating, so... Oh, he went down in one shot. He didn't last long. I think you get more damage on that one for hitting the head. And this guy, I don't think he has any special spots. Oh, and he's dead in one shot. But he exhausted us. Not that it does anything. The fight's over. That only lasts for the fight. Alright, let's move on to Trial 3. We're still missing some health from screwing up a few parries and dodges, but it's okay. Alright. What we'll do, since we're in virtual stance and this guy in the center is pretty tough, is we're going to hit him with the Stendhal and hope that it procs a crit. Critical! Here's to the critical. Yes, 5,138,562. One shot. One shot, that mother. That mother went down in one shot. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and third-person shooter this guy to death. Am I going to get that? Is that a spot that I can... Maybe not. Oh, he's dead anyway. Who cares? And then we'll shoot his little doodad there. The anglerfish part on him. It takes a lot of hits to break it, though. I was not able to break it. We'll try again here. Okay, now it's gone. And we still have some points left. Let's go ahead and hit him with the burning canvas. He'll probably go down. Oh, hell yeah. He went down in 2. That had 5 hits. That had 5 hits. He was down in 2. Anyone else played Expedition 33? You'll be glad to know that you won't see much in terms of spoiling because this is post-in-game content. So I'm just doing like a lot of the optional stuff that's around. I'm not going to go to the super secret boss in case any of you guys care about figuring that out on your own. Alright, so the problem here is the dude in the middle for example, if we try to Stendhal him, he's got 3 shields. So the Stendhal, no matter how much damage it does, will only take away 1 shield. That guy's weak, so we don't care about the Stendhal on him. He's got 2 shields, so our best bet here is to just go ahead and hit him with the Phantom Strike. That'll knock down the shields and do some damage to 2 of them. Alright, so that got rid of the little dude. And now, what we'll do, we're in defensive mode. We'll apply burn. Oh, that guy's almost dead. We'll apply burn to this dude. Oh, yeah. He's not weak to it, but he ain't resistant. Alright, we got 2 parries coming up. Parry 1. Parry 2. And I gotta figure out why she's not stacking action points on her parries. I might have, like, a Lumina or some shit on her that I shouldn't have. Alright, he's dead. And then we're gonna Stendhal this guy. I like to pronounce it Stendhal, pretend it's German. I don't know what it means. I need to look it up. Here we go. We're in offensive mode, which is good, but not as good as Virtuous. It did 893,662. Not bad. Not bad. Stage 3, Trial 2. I just realized I didn't get a drink for this stream. I have nothing to drink. I'll get one later. Alright, any of these floaters? No, okay. The floating characters you want to shoot because they're harder to hit with regular abilities. Let's Phantom Strike. That gets all 3. The one had a bunch of shields, so he took like no damage. It only took down his shields. But if we can Phantom Strike him again, bam. Look at that. These guys barely stand a chance at all. What's he gonna do here? Oh, this thing. I missed the first one. Damn, I missed that first one. The first one's the hardest for me because, oh, and it put silent on me. Whatever they call that. Yeah, silence. I can't use special abilities. So whatever, we'll just attack. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing special to shoot, so we'll just take him down. He's gonna pull out his spear. He's gonna hit us with his long thingy. We'll hit him again. There he goes. Should be able to parry all these. Got him. And I have an ability that heals me for every parry. I don't really need it, but I have it. Let's go ahead and crush this dude. Let's see if that works. It didn't do a lot of damage, but it took him down. And that's what matters, my friends. Alright. Anyone else joined in and hasn't said hi yet, please do say hi. I like to know who's here and what's going on. And what do you guys think of Expedition 33? I know some of you played it, because people could not stop talking about this game. And for good reason, in my opinion. Alright, they got shields, so we'll do this. Oh yeah, we took one down, knocked out the shields on the other 2. So we have a Chromatic Abyss. Chromatic means they're particularly strong. And there's different levels of Chromatic. That's a weaker Chromatic. If you look at a high-end, like in-game Chromatic, it could take a long time to whittle down their health. They have massive amounts of health. Just insane amounts of health. And when I say insane, I mean you could do several million damage. Oh, I missed that one. Sorry. I was busy talking. You could do several million damage per hit, and it would still take you a little while to kill them. Some of them probably have health in the billions. Alright, he called his little flowers. So what we could do is shoot them. 1 flower down, 2 flower down, 3 flower down, 4 flower down. And then we'll hit him. That builds us some AP per hit. And now we have 6, which allows us to do something. Let's go ahead and burn him. This will apply some burn, so I can get us back into virtuous stance. So we'll do 200% damage. You gotta pay attention in this game, even when you're getting hit, which I love. In many RPGs, when it's the enemy's turn, there's nothing for you to do but just sit there and take it like a bitch. But in this game, you can dodge, you can parry, you can jump, but you only jump certain abilities. If you jump when it's not an attack that's jumpable, you'll get hit every time. All right, let's see if we can Elemental Trick Goldblue, and then maybe hit him with Elemental Genesis if we stack all of our stains. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, we got all the stains. Elemental Genesis is coming, baby. Oh, I thought I fucked up that last parry, but I got it. All right, now we're going to put the mark on, I don't know, that guy. Let's mark him. He's chromatic. Chromatic needs tough. Nice try, buddy, but you got to get up pretty early in the morning to pull off that maneuver on me. Okay. Let's see what we'll do with her. How about some more fire on him? Although we could break him. Do I have an ability that breaks? Yes, I do. Let's break him. That stuns him and makes him weaker for a time. You can do more damage, and he can't move or do anything until he breaks free of his stun. We'll do this to put us in virtual stance. There's a lot to keep track of in this game. It may seem crazy, but you figure it out as you go. They teach you as you go with little pop-ups. I'm not the biggest fan of pop-up tutorials, but they're very brief, very short, and that's the way they should be. Elemental fucking Genesis, guys. Are you ready for it? Too bad there's only one left, but it should take him out. It should take him out. 8 hits. But you need one of each stain. You need a lightning stain, earth stain, fire stain, and ice stain, and we got it. Here we go. Let's do this thing. Enjoy death, my friend. See, I only got 4 hits off. He died after the 4th hit. It's hard to even get all 8 hits of that. They dropped the Clea hair style, and now we'll go to stage 4, trial 1. All right, we have a chromatic or felon, so we'll want to hit him with the Stendal because he's the toughest. Does he have any shields? No. Good. Here we go. How much are we gonna do? Oh, it's only 3.4 million. It wasn't a critical, but he died anyway. And then we'll do burning hits on him. It'll take care of all of his shields and stack burn. She has the cheater Lumina equipped, so she gets to go twice in a row. Yeah, switch stride, put us in virtual stance. Now we do 200% more damage next turn. Oh, I fucked up that parry. You know, when it's been a while since you fought a certain enemy, you kind of forget their timings, and you got to relearn the timing on them. Let's go ahead and do this. Try to set up for an Elemental Genesis. Oh, we got it. We got it. You only get a stain for criticals on that one. We're not going to need the Elemental Genesis, but we got it, so. She has not stacked up any foretell, so we'll just put a mark on that guy. Most of her abilities do more damage if you've stacked up foretell, or foretell. Well, we can Stendal this guy, and he'll go down in one shot, but honestly, I want to see Elemental Genesis. We'll skip Miles' turn. And she goes twice, so we'll skip her second turn. Oh shit, I'm gonna kill him, aren't I? Damn it! I should have dodged. We got him on the counterattack. I didn't get to see Elemental Genesis. It's fun to watch that pop. It's 8 hits. It's just, it's amazing. Oh, by the way, I love the music in this fight. Let me turn it up for you guys. Oh, you know what? I had desktop audio going as well. I hope that didn't fuck up the audio for everyone. I had it set wrong. Sorry, guys. It's not an intense song, but it just sounds good. All right, let me turn this down. I didn't realize I had double audio sources on this bad boy. Okay. Here we go. Let's, if we can, Stendhal the Bourgeon. He won't even get a chance to do anything. Down with a 3.4 million damage hit. That's never not going to be satisfying, guys. And then we'll hit him with the fire. He should die in this one round. Or maybe not. Nope. Close. Kind of close, but didn't quite die. She gets to go a third time because why the hell not? One of her Lumina proc to give her a third turn. He's dead. Oh yeah, he's down. Oh, and he died from the burn. Every time his turn comes up, it burns. Like when I pee, it burns. Okay, here we go. Stage 4, Trial 3. Let me bring the chat back up so I can see y'all. Meggie says, for some reason, the aesthetic of this game reminds me of Greedfall and New World Eternum. Really? A lot of people say the kind of the setup of the menus during combat looks like Persona, which it does. I really love the style of this game. The presentation is part of what makes it so fun. The camera moving around, the effects, it just stays active. So let me give the window focus. Okay. Let's go ahead and just Stendhal the Chromatic Echessier. That's, I guess, how it's pronounced. I don't fucking know, man. Do I look French to you? Here we go. Oh, yeah. 1.5 million is okay, but I should have done more than that. What happened to my other millions of damage? We will take out this bastard. Oh, I thought they were weak to fire. Since when are they not weak to fire? They've always been weak to fire. Alright, we'll hit him with that. Put us back in virtuous stance so we can do another massive attack. And no point in parrying that because he's dead. It's his dying attack. So might as well just dodge it. Ah, shit. I parried too early on the last one. I couldn't remember the timings on this thing. Elemental Genesis. This is not a massive damage attack. It's more a setup. Well, that is not Elemental Genesis. It's, whatever. It's Elemental Trick. Elemental Trick is meant to set you up to do Elemental Genesis by stacking all 4 of the stains. So, this game has a lot of stuff to keep track of. You don't have to. You can try just going with straight damage, but one of the best things about this game is if you set it up properly, you can really set yourself up to do massive amounts of damage. Like a Mark and Virtuous Stance and Stendhal, bam! Let's see how much it did. It only did 2.9 million. I say only. The most I've ever done in this game before the patch, because they patched Stendhal to do less damage for obvious reasons. Excuse me. The most I've ever done, I think, is like over 77 million damage in one single hit with Mael. Mael is your hardest hitter when you count just a single hit. But Lune can do massive amounts of damage with multi-hit abilities like Elemental Genesis and a Gradient attack, which we may use here. This boss may survive for a while. So let's Stendhal his ass. Here we go. Oh, yep. Goodbye, buddy. He uses Blight, which actually reduces your total health per hit. It takes down the total amount of health you can even have for the rest of the battle. And then we'll Burning Canvas. We'll Burning Canvas him. This is not an active time battle system. When it's your turn, you have an unlimited amount of time to choose what you want. I do think they should maybe add an active... Well, I think it would screw things up. They would have to redo the whole thing. I don't know if they could do an active time battle system without reworking the whole combat system. Because the way certain things proc on turn start. And the other problem is, like, if you put burn on an enemy, it procs and damages them for every turn they take. So you could just, like, sit there and wait for it to keep procking, but then you'd have to keep parrying or dodging their attacks at the same time. I have not gone back to the flag once to restock my health. I'm just rolling nonstop through this. Alright, we have a chromatic greatsword cultist, so we're going to hit her with the Stendhal. Maggie asks, what's your thoughts on Dishonored series or any other game by Arcane Studios? I like Arx Fatalis or Fatalis, however you pronounce it. I've never played Dishonored, believe it or not. Should I get around to playing it? Does it have a lot of stealth? I'm not a big stealth guy. I don't like stealth as a general rule. Here we go. Let's see how much we can do. Let's hope for a critical. Oh yeah, 5.1 million damage. That's some good shit, y'all. Alright, let's do a burning. Not on him. He's probably resistant to fire. This guy made out of straw definitely isn't. Oh yeah, he's down. Although I think that's actually doing void damage. It applies burn, but it does void. So it should work. And I don't think anything is resistant to void in this game. Kind of like Thief, but much more combat. Yeah, I think that's why I haven't played it yet. I have not played Thief just because I don't like stealth. I don't even like stealth segments in games, much less a game based on stealth. Alright, we have two. That thing's chromatic and that thing's chromatic, so that's the weakest. So this son of a bitch is the hardest to parry. I have a lot of trouble parrying these guys sometimes, so we'll hit him with the Stendhal and hope he dies in one shot. Oh, 5.1 million? He is out. Down for the count. We'll see you next time, buddy. Better luck next time. And then we'll hit this guy. He is not too tough to parry, but I can't, off the top of my head, remember what his attacks are. He applies Rush. That's fine. That speeds up the enemies, so they might take an additional turn. Renaissance punk-themed game. Dishonored. Yeah, I know a lot of people love Dishonored. I pretty much hear nothing but good stuff about it. Though, like I said, I'm just not a stealth kind of guy. Mael gets to go again. All of her shit's proccing at this point. We don't have enough for anything really good, which sucks because we're in virtuous stance, but we'll do this. Okay, that's doing good damage. Not as much as Stendhal or the other ability. Oh yeah. Is he? No, he won't die in one shot. Definitely not from CL. CL does the least damage of all of these. She's my lowest damage dealer, but she has a lot of support abilities. She can even double another ally's damage. So if I get the timing right, she can double the damage I do with Stendhal. So instead of 5.1 million, it would be 10.2 some million. Although you have to time it properly. Let's... How much health does he have left? Ah, Tsunami. I don't need to set up for anything. We can take him out in a few turns. Maybe two. Oh, shit. I fucked that up. He sends two projectiles at you, but then comes at you to hit you before the projectiles arrive, so... if we can break him, we're gonna break him. Yep, Phantom Blade will break him. We're in offensive mode, which is good, but not as good as Virtuos. And let's just Phantom Strike. He's dead. Or not. Oh, wow, he's not. Damn. That did not do the damage I was thinking it would. Now we're in Virtuos. And he's dead. He died from the burn. Feel the burn. Alright, you guys are quiet in the chat. Stage 6, Trial 1. They get progressively harder. Okay, we got one that is a little tricky to parry. The one on the far left there. The Stalact in the center has shields, which is a bitch because each hit only takes away one shield no matter how much damage you do. It doesn't matter how much damage you do. We'll just do this to eat through those shields. Alright, we got rid of the tricky one. That's good. And we got rid of the other one too. He wasn't tricky though. He's easy to... Okay. We're in defensive mode, which is not what we want for Stendhal, but we'll go ahead and use it because it's just such an intense attack. Oh, hell yeah. 591,000. Still worked. Maggie says the artist for Dishonored was the same that designed Combine from Half-Life 2. Oh, really? So I guess he either worked for Valve or just did some contract work. This is my favorite boss, or not boss theme. This is my favorite combat theme in the game. You guys are gonna wonder why, but it just is. I love it. It's so intense. It's just got some unique instrumentals to it, some vocals, but not too much on the vocal side. It first pops up in Flying Waters as a regular enemy fight. I remember when this song started, my wife was sitting next to me in the computer room here. She has a desk next to mine where she sometimes does actual work while I do my bullshit gaming work. And she was like, that's an intense song. It's like, it is. In a good way. Alright, we'll bring the volume back down. Let me know how the game volume is, if it needs to go up, down, left, or right. How about we Stendhal this bitch in the center, because I have not fought this guy since my previous playthrough. Oh, they're all chromatic. Nice. And I don't remember what the fuck he does. So I'll probably fuck up the parries. Alright, 5.1 million means he doesn't do shit this game. He's out. And then we'll Burning Canvas this asshole. He's kind of tough to parry. His attacks are not always super clear. Come on, go down, yes! I can't proc Virtuos stance off of him because he's no longer burning, but we'll put it on this guy. We just have to eat through 3 shields to get to anything. 1, 2, 3 shields down, so we only got the last 2 hits on him. We'll Elemental Trick him. Oh, damn it. We only got 3 of the 4 stains we need. Fortunately, he only does a single attack, so it's pretty easy to parry. Some of these enemies will do like a 5, 6, 7, 8 hit combo. And to get a counterattack, you have to parry every single hit. Hey, 20% extra experience from a no damage run of that fight. It's cool that they reward you for not taking damage. Welcome everybody. Make sure to give me a hello or a hey or a hi or something so I know you're here. Gargant. You know what? I don't know what the fuck he does because it's been so long. But should we take... No, we won't take him out in one shot. We'll let him have a chance to hit us. Yeah, that 5-some million, it probably would have killed him in a single shot. And then we'll Burning Canvas the other dude. Oh, whoops. Oh, well, whatever. I chose the wrong guy, but it's fine. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I remember now. Damn, she did 622,000 damage on her counterattack. But now he switches to fire mode. Good thing I parried that. If I hadn't, it would have frozen CL, and she would have been out a few turns. Alright, let's Swift Stride him, and that will give us Virtuous Stance. Boom. But we don't have enough for Stendhal. So we will Burning Canvas the other dude, because if we try that on well, no, it would have worked on him because it's void damage. I forget. It stacks burn, but it does void damage. Now he's back in ice mode. Oh shit, I fucked it up. I parried too early. Good thing is, the more hits they do, the more I can parry, and every parry gives me an action point. So notice CL has 9 action points now. I stacked all those points from that one time he attacked me. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to shoot those things because I want her to do the elemental trick, although I don't know if it'll proc on him because he's resistant to fire. So it probably won't work. Damn. Alright, well. We'll tsunami him. Since he's weak to ice right now, we'll hit him with the tsunami. Or the, whatever that's called. Is it tsunami? I think it's tsunami. And then we'll use her turn to blow these things up. Notice they appear and disappear, so you have to hit them at the right time. I think we got them all, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's left on our AP. Marking. We'll give him a mark, so we do more damage to him. Bam. That attack itself doesn't do a lot, but the mark is what I want. Oh, shit, I fucked that up. So we don't get the counter. Yes, 251,000 on a single counter attack. And it's time for Stendhal. It's offensive mode. That's 50% more damage. Not as good as Virtuos, but it should do the trick. Oh, it didn't kill him? It did just under 500k. Back to fire form. So, is he still burning? Yes, but you know what? Whatever, we'll just do it. That puts us in Virtuos. And since he's in fire form, we'll give him another tsunami. Although that did not do the damage I thought it would. Not at all. Of course, I had no stains, so. Oh, shit. I always parry that last one too early. Still worked. We got a new hairstyle from that too. Stage 7, Trial 1. Like I said, guys, there are 33 of these fights. Alright, we got some weak points to hit, but because we're in Virtuos, Stendhal is always the way to go. When in doubt, Stendhal. Goodbye. He couldn't stand up to my near 5 million HP hit. Alright, who wants a burning canvas? You do. Oh, is he gonna die? No. Close. And he's one of the few enemies that can actually counterattack you. But then you can counterattack his counterattack. The Dansus, whenever they're alone, always summon a clone. Which sucks, but whatever. Alright, let's Phantom Strike these two. Might kill them. Yep. Definitely killed them. That's how it's done, folks. Stage 7, Trial 2. I still have not gone back to rest at the checkpoint. We're just rolling off the health we had when we began this whole thing. Okay. We've got 2 chromatics and 1 regular. So what we'll do, that's the chromatic Bruler, that's the Chevalier, and that, I can't remember what it's called, but it's not chromatic. Let's... Honestly, that little fucker right there is so hard to parry sometimes, we're going to take him out. Goodbye. Eventually we'll get to the point where Stendhal may not kill him in one shot. As we work up the ranks here. We'll bomb this guy with void damage and stack 5 burn. Didn't do a lot of his health bar, did it? Got it. Okay. I hate this guy. Okay, it was just the one attack. That's fine. The jump attacks are generally pretty easy to get. I hate the combos those guys can do. They're all timed slightly differently. You really got to know what you're doing. Otherwise, you'll fuck it up. Alright, well, she's only got 3 action points, so... Oh, look at that. That did over 500,000 hitting that one weak spot. And then she's got nothing left. So, we'll just build some AP and hit him. Yeah, so, Meggie, I can tell you right now, this jazzy style music is the most unusual. This is one of the most unusual tracks in the game. Most of the tracks don't sound like this, so it does kind of stand out for sounding very different. Alright, let's Stendhal this bad boy. 600. Oh, it only did 649,000? Whatever, I guess I wasn't in Virtuos, was I? Okay, we have Elemental Trick, and why not? Even though we don't need it. Whatever. Oh, that's not bad. That wasn't bad at all. That's usually, like I said, that's a setup kind of ability. You're setting up for something else. Oh, I haven't used this yet. Let's see what this does. Okay, I remember it now. See? The problem is, he doesn't really time his attacks normally. JJJ Jr., welcome, man. Good to see you. And if you're not a man, please correct me. But based on what I do here, I assume most of my audience is male. Let's... Swift Strike. Virtual. Oh, what? He's burning. I should have been putting Virtual Stance. Something went wrong there. All right, wish me luck, guys. I hate these. See, the timings are. Oh, God. Okay. I managed to get it, but every hit has like a different timing on it. Elemental Genesis for the win. This guy's going down. Shit, I only got 2 of the 8 hits off. There were 6 more hits for Elemental Genesis. Our highest damage, single hit. The highest damage for a single hit during this fight was 3,448,257. That was one hit. Not an entire round or ability. Alright. And I don't think it was Stendhal this time. I think it was Elemental Genesis. Not only does she have Elemental Genesis, she also has Skybreak, which does insane damage to all enemies, but you have to stack up 3 full gradient bars to use it. It needs 3 gradient charges. Alright, let's Stendhal one of these punks. I think that's the Luster, so that's the normal enemy. So what we'll do, I bet you he's the one with the most health, so we'll Stendhal him. Oh, well, you know, the 3.4 million took him down in one shot. 3.4 million damage tends to do that, but not on the super tough chromatic enemies. Some of them have like damage in the billions. Shit! I messed up the timing. That was terrible timing on my part. Oh, she's weak. Thanks to my messed up timing, I now have burn stacked up on my L. And on Lune. They both have 3 stacks of burn. Okay, well, since he put burn on me, I'm going to put burn on him. It's only fair. Fair play. Not foreplay, fair play. A little different. And then we're in offensive mode. We'll do Swift Stride for... That didn't get me Virtuous? What am I missing here? Got it. She's not going into Virtuous Stance, so I must be missing something here. Oh, shit. I missed one, so I don't get Elemental Genesis. And now she's in Fire Stance. Oh, fuck. I thought he was going to do his other ability. I got 3 out of 4, and that's not too bad. You know what? Let's do this. Okay, he took my burn, but he healed himself. That's not a problem, because I will just Stendhal his ass. Have fun with this, buddy. Okay, that did not do nearly as much as I had hoped it would. It shows the difference in her stance. She wasn't in the right stance, so it just didn't do what I wanted. Okay, you know what? We'll just build AP. Got it. Okay. You got to get ready for the 2 charges he does, and then he comes at you. All right, if I can get to 3 gradient charges, we're going to sky break him. And that is going to be beautiful. If he's resistant to fire, we are not going to get the stains we need. But we'll try it anyway. Okay, we got it. We got it. I think we got it. Oh, shit. He absorbed that attack. It healed him. Alright. Medium light damage. I don't have ice on her, obviously. She doesn't have any ice. What should we do? How about... Does he has no foretell on him, so nothing that stacks with, that uses foretell for damage is going to help us. Let's just put a mark on him. My fallback with CL is always mark the enemy. Alright, here we go. We don't have virtual stance, we don't have offensive stance, but we have a mark, so that'll improve our damage. It only did 400,000. Weak! But that's okay, I didn't really set up for it. Is he burning? Yes, so we'll do this. There we go, now we're in virtual stance. Damn it! He takes the same stance, like the same appearance for 2 different attacks, so I gotta pay attention to what attack it says he's doing, because he looks the same for both. But it doesn't matter, this should take him out with Elemental Genesis. Although the fire attack will heal him. So, we'll see. Here we go. Get ready to get nuked. Ah, shit. See, I lost 2 on the fire because he's resistant to fire, so otherwise I think it would have taken him out for sure. Well, we don't have enough AP for Stendhal, but we can Phantom Strike his ass, and he is down for the count. Fueling Break. Breaking a target doubles its burn amount. Eh. Stage 8, Trial 1. Oh, Francois is here. Francois has 5 shields, so we don't want to Stendhal him because the shields will just nullify it completely. Oh, that motherfucker has 3 shields too. Damn it. You know what? We'll forego Stendhal and do Phantom Strike, because we got to eat through these shields. And then another Phantom Strike. That'll get rid of the rest of Francois' shields and do some good damage. And with that, we're out of AP, but what we can do is just attack him. Give us 6 AP. Nice try, buddy. Oh, he's about gone. He's about gone. Okay, I always screw up this parry. Yeah, oh, see? I forget it does the charge twice. I always think parry after the second charge. I need to get it right for once. Although, is he going to be resistant to ice? No? Wow, okay, that's good. Meggy asks, by the way, did you redeem your 5-star character from the Genshin Anniversary event? I haven't. I need to do that. Maybe I'll do that after Expedition 33 here during the live stream. Let's get rid of him. It'll break him, but he'll be dead. Oh, he's not dead. Let's Phantom Strike him. He will be dead after that. We'll dodge this because... just because. Why not? Let's see. Francois burning, so yes, let's do that. Virtual Stance. We should get a really good Stendhal. Oh, no, we don't have enough for it, do we? I still fucked it up. I told you guys, I always screw up the parry on Francois. Francois? Oh, why didn't I do Elemental Genesis? Okay, next time. I screwed that up too. Let's mark him. Oh, he's weak to dark. Oh, he's marked. We're at Virtuos. We have the points for Stendhal. Let's see how good we can get this. Come on, come on. 3 million some? Let's find out what it was. Oh, it was only 1.2 million? Whatever. Still good. Stage 8, Trial 1. Alright, we got a floater here, guys. Okay. The Boucheclair is shielded, but the Chromatic Lancelier is not. So, we'll Stendhal him to get rid of him. Hopefully this gets rid of him in one shot. It didn't. Did I hit the wrong guy? Yeah, I think I hit the wrong guy. Well, I fucked that up. That's a lot of AP points wasted. Alright, whatever. And I don't think he has a weak point. Nah, I thought I could kill him, but I should have hit the other guy for AP points. J Viper, good gooning, man. How's it going? Thanks for sending over your people. Alright, we got the gradient parry. I haven't had one in so long I had to remember what button it was. It's W. It's the W key. Alright, we got the... No, we don't have enough for Stendhal. We need 8. Well, that's fine. We'll Phantom Strike these guys. That'll take care of the rest of... Well, 3 of those shields. 4 of the shields. Okay, good. Alright. Let's Swift Stride this guy. So that should put us into Virtuos. There we go. Oh, I got it. Barely. I would not have gotten that if it were an Expedition or difficulty. Whoops. Oh, there's nothing you can do about that attack. And bam. Oh, yeah, he's almost dead. I like it. He's breakable, too, but it's irrelevant at this point because he's going to die. Let's set up for an Elemental Genesis. 4 stains. Come on. There we go. We got him. We got him. I don't know what this guy does, so... Oh, shit. I fucked it up already. See, I missed that first one, so no counterattack. My bad. Jay, how's it going, man? Did you have a good stream? I know I saw part of it, but I had to dip out to get ready for my stream. Let's Phantom Blade that guy, and it should kill him. I hope. Nope, not even close. Damn. CL really is my weakest character, unfortunately. Alright, if we hit him right now, he's going to counterattack us. But you know what? Let's see. Reduced AP cost for each attack parried since the last turn can break. You know, I just don't have enough AP points. I'm going to lose my Virtuos. Although if I just Swift Stride, I'll get another Virtuos. Ah, I fucked that up. But whatever. Oh, fucked that one up too. And now she has Exhaust. Damn it, I can't get any AP. I'm screwed. Well, I guess I'll just hit him. That did almost nothing. Ah, I screwed it up again. Jay says the stream went well. The Vert stream didn't break, so that's a win. Yes, as long as the stream doesn't shit itself, that's always a win. Okay, we have what we need for Elemental Genesis, except for the AP points. So, and we only have 2 Gradient charges, so whatever, we'll just hit this guy. Even though he's going to try to counterattack us. Oh shit, I fucked that up. Oh, damn it. I always screw up the first one. And it sucks because you get no counterattack when you fuck up the first one. Alright, here we go, here we go. Come on, do some damage. Not bad, 243,000. Still not my best fighter. And she still can't gain any AP, so... Miles is not very helpful without AP. Okay, here we go. But we only have 2, so still pretty low. Alright, here's the counterattack. Or no, he's just preparing for it. Okay. And she's got, like, no AP. Oh, okay, she's got the same effect on her. Damn, that's why. Okay, I got the first one this time. Finally got that. There we go. All right. We're not in Virtuos, but we're still gonna Stendhal his ass. 400,000 damage. It's okay. It's good. It's good. It's solid. It's not as good as it can be with her, obviously. She can do so much more damage. All right. We're almost at 3 gradient charges. We could possibly finish them off with the Sky Break. You guys haven't seen that yet, unless you've already played this. All right, he's, oh yeah, let's break him. This will break him. And he is broken, my friends. But he came out of the stun already. Aha, here we go. 3 gradient charges, Sky Break, the freaking Expedition 33 tactical nuke. One of the most ultimate badass attacks in the entire game, second only to Miles Stendhal, is freaking Sky Break. It's a single hit, but that's all you need. You guys ready for this? Here we go. Come on, one shot him, baby. Freaking Sky Break, my friends. Bam! Oh, and he didn't die. Come on. It still looked awesome. But we got Elemental Genesis. He's dead now, for sure. No way he's going to survive 8 hits of Elemental Genesis. Oh, yeah. Dead in 2. He didn't last. He didn't even make it to 3 hits. All right. Stage 8, Trial 3. Oh, the Chromatic Glaze has 6 shields on him? What a douche nozzle. He's obviously hiding behind his shields because he's a sissy. I'm actually going to hit this guy, even though he's probably the weakest, because I cannot parry them for shit. There we go. Don't have to worry about parrying that guy. Alright, we have 5, so let's go ahead and burn the Sakapatate. Or Sakapatat. Which literally means sack of potatoes. Which kind of looks like a sack of potatoes. Oh. Oh. And a jump. I had to actually put my hand on the mouse. I can play most fights without the mouse unless I need to shoot or do a jump attack. Then the only way to get a counter is with the left mouse button. So you do the shooting with the mouse and you do the jump counter attack with the mouse. Other than that, it's all with the keyboard. Here we go. Virtual stance for the win, baby. Okay, now he's going to counter attack every hit with his cannon. But you know what? Who cares? Oh, we don't have enough for Stendhal. Damn. I guess we'll do Burning Canvas. I think that'll do the most damage. Not as much as I wanted, but whatever. Alright. Oh, no, it's a shield slam. Okay. Not the cannon. Although at some point he should do the cannon shots, right? There he goes. Oh, I fucked up the second one. My bad. Those are normally pretty easy to parry, but I screwed it up. That's on me. That other asshole still has 3 shields on him. And we didn't get the stains we needed. So, no Elemental Genesis there. Does she have anything that can hit everyone? I think... Damn, do I have all of her ability as single target now? Yes, I do. Alright, well, let's just eat through his shields, if nothing else. Yeah, that did, like, nothing in damage. Nothing. Nope. Next time, buddy. You ain't gonna get me with that shield bullshit. As soon as you see the cannon fire, that's when you parry. Don't try to wait for the thing to hit you. Damn it. Damn. I fucked up all 3 of those. I usually get those. I'm off my game. I'm off my game. Alright, here we go. We got a Stendhal with offensive. Not the best, but good enough. Oh, 180? Damn, that's one of her weakest Stendhals yet. Shield Slam is easy parry. Look at that. I did more damage with a counterattack than the Stendhal. Okay. Don't F it up, man. Oh, I barely got that one. Oh, I screwed up the 3rd one. We're gonna get a sky break with how long this is going. Come on! I don't think we can... No, I don't think we have Elemental Genesis with those stains. Bam! Not a lot of damage, but something. Alright, we're whittling him down little by little. Okay, he has no foretell on him, but the Chromatic Glaze does. So, why don't I do that? I'll hit the Chromatic Glaze. 142,000, not bad for CL. My weakest. Alright, here we go. We're Virtuos. We got Stendhal. Do some good damage, Mael. You're my star player. Yes! Oh, well. I thought it was 4 million. It's 450,000. It's something, okay, guys? Put her back in Virtuos. Damn it. Oh, he's down. Finally got the 3 of those. Alright. Here we go. We can't do Elemental Genesis, but you know what we can do, guys? Probably my favorite move in the game. It just looks so fucking awesome. Skybreak. Tactical nuke. You know how we handle this, guys? Nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Here we go. We go into black and white for this badassery. Bam! Oh, you son of a bitch. It hit as Earth, and he's resistant to it. What? You know how long it takes to stack up 3 gradient charges? Well, we got Elemental Genesis. Because those like white looking stains count as anything. So we can do this. The earth ones will heal him, but the rest will do enough damage to make up for the healing. And boom! That was okay. Should have been much better than that. She doesn't have enough for Stendhal, so what we'll do is we'll Swift Stride to stay in Virtuos. Or not, because he's not burning. That's right. I wasn't paying attention. Burning Canvas, we'll put some burn on him, and then we'll get our Virtuos back. Yes, he is weak to fire. But you can't choose what Skybreak does. It picks from your stains, whatever you have the most of. And in the event that you have the light stains, or the like universal stains, which are like the Joker of stains. If you have like 3 of the light stains and 1 earth, it'll go with the earth. Because the light stain isn't an element, it's just, or whatever they call it. It's kind of like a anything stain. It's an ace. Alright. 10 foretell. What will use up all that foretell? I got 20 foretell on this guy. I want to use it all up. Consumes all foretell to do additional damage. Phantom Blade it is. Oh yeah. Over 500,000 in a single shot. And the burn gets him. Give it to the burn, guys. Let's hear it for the burn. Okay. We don't need to go back to heal, but we'll go back just to level up. And we'll heal while we're at it, even though I think everyone was at full health. Oh, look at that. 18 points. That's how many levels we got off that. You get 3 points per level. Boom. Let's see. We'll stack luck on that. That'll increase our criticals. Criticals in this game are critical. Get it? Whoops. There we go. And then we will put those into defense because that's what her weapon scales off of, even though we're going to change her weapon to something else when we get it, wherever that happens to be. Okay, so I think I have everything unlocked that I actually want. So what we'll do at this point is just start unlocking the rest of her stuff just for the hell of it. I don't use any of the heals. I typically don't get rid of status effects. I just let them kind of roll. Yeah, I think we've got everything we really care about from her. For Verso... Shit, he's got 17 skill points. I've been neglecting him. Endbringer. Increases rank to A and refills all AP. Okay, that's good enough. Mael has 6. Deals high single target damage. 1 hit. Uses weapons element. Increased damage to marked targets. Virtuous stance. Costs 4 AP. Alright, we'll do that. Although I don't typically use that much. Although maybe I should do a different build. I always kind of fall back to the same build. This is my 4th playthrough, so... Although, it's my 2nd new game playthrough. The first time I played the game, I did New Game, obviously. Then I did New Game Plus. Then I did New Game Plus Plus. Then I started a brand new game, Fresh Start, and played through this. So this is the Fresh Start playthrough. It's still a new game. Although I have beaten the final boss, we're doing in-game content now. It lets you go back to your previous save point even after you beat the final boss and continue to do all the optional content in the game. Alright, one of the stranger songs, but not bad by any means. Okay. We're probably not going to hit that thing. That's the weakest of the 3, so we'll go ahead and hit him. Come on. Hell yeah. 3.4 million. She does more damage in her first 3 turns. Actually, she does the most damage in her first turn because of all the Lumina that I've stacked on her. Alright, we've got 5. So let's go ahead and hit this dude. And that might actually kill him. We'll see. No. Nope, not even close. He's tougher than I thought he'd be. Nice try, but you ain't gonna enchant me today. I don't know what that guy does. I can't remember. Oh, that. Shit. He's strong to fire, so it did nothing. And again, I'm just healing the... Oh, well, I missed. But at least I didn't heal him. Neither... Oh, he has fire. He has burn on him. Okay. Boom. There we go. Virtual stance. And... we will... yeah, fuck it. Burning canvas. Nothing else really good for the moment. And it worked. He's down. And she's down, right? Oh, nope, not yet. Not yet. Okay. Since she's a floater, she's flying, we gotta shoot. And dead. It's a third-person shooter, guys. I bet you didn't know that. Highest damage was 3,462,928 in a single hit. Thanks to everything on my L. Stage 9. Okay. There's two things we can shoot, but because we have her in Super Stendhal mode, we're going to use that. And he's got shields, so we don't want to waste a hit on him. He's floating, obviously, so there's only one choice. Goodbye. 5.1, almost 5.2 million in a single hit. Still not nearly what I was getting in my other playthrough, where I was doing like 77 some million in a single shot. I've seen one guy, he got his to like 1.3 billion damage in a single shot. We're gonna burning canvas him. That'll get rid of all the shields and put burn. Alright. Oh shit. I messed up the timing. Gotta put my hand back on the mouse now. The jumps in this game are very easy. They give you so much time for jumps. Why? I don't know, because they make some of the parries and dodges very tight, but the jumps are almost always super easy. Alright, she's back in Virtuos, but we don't have enough points for anything amazing. I can do Burning Canvas. It'll put burn on him, which doesn't really matter, but it'll do void damage. And nothing. Oh, I picked the wrong guy. I fucked it up. Oh well, whatever. At least I got the counter. Alright, Lune. Take... Oh, fuck. She's fire. I forgot. So, I can't do any damage to him with her base attacks. This is where elements really play a major role. Alright. That dude is gonna blow up if we don't kill him soon. So, he has no foretell. Final Path would apply 10 foretell, but we don't have enough for it. So let's just mark him. I told you, the fallback with her is always to mark him. Oh, and he put the shield on. I forgot about that bullshit. Oh. Hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You just don't get a counter for it. I think we need to take him down before he blows up. So how about... Ah, I hit the wrong button. I did that last time. Why am I suddenly screwing this up? Well, now I got nothing there. I don't want to waste... Well, he's marked, but he's got shields, so... You know what we could do? That gets rid of 2 shields, and then we hit him, and that gets rid of the other 2. There. He's unshielded now. Got it. Man, they really made that floater dude tough. How much freaking health he has. Got it. And it's a good thing it was CL and not Lune, because Lune would not have done any damage. Would have healed him, since he's in fire mode. Alright, we gotta blow up his mine. I think it disables those attacks as well, right? Oh, that's... I keep forgetting she's fire. Okay. And he's very difficult to hit with regular abilities, but we'll try. Nope, dodged them all. Alright, now we can shoot him. Can we blow up the mine? Maybe not. Well, at least we got a bunch of shots off. Oh, I parried too early. I should have known better. Alright, so... we'll just keep shooting. I told you guys, it's a third-person shooter. Missed our attacks, but that's to be expected. Oh, yeah, he's down now. There we go. Highlighting Lune's ass right there. Lune's the star. We'll get a screenshot of that. For gooning purposes, guys. Alright, here we go. Last trial of stage, what is this, 8? Okay, they're all chromatic. This is going to start taking a lot longer now. Alright, which one should we... You know what? We'll get that guy, because... yeah, whatever. Come on. Gone. I love it. Almost 5.2 million damage. And then we'll hit the ice one and stack some burn. Okay, both of these guys are going to have a shit ton of health. Whoops. I wasn't expecting that. I forgot he's the fire elemental. And why is Lune not gaining AP on parries? I need to figure that out. What did I do to her? Alright. No point in trying to break them yet. They're not even close. We'll stack some more burn on Icy there. On the Ice Switch. Invulnerable? No way! So there is something immune to Void. Well, fuck. Can I still proc Virtuos if he's immune? Let's try it. Yep. It worked. Got it. Of course, Lune is still healing that dude because he's fire. And her base attack is fire. Oh, does good damage to Icy over there. Frosty's taking the damage. Let's see, if I do Tsunami, it'll do damage to one but heal the other. I guess we can do Crustal Crush, which I almost never use. It's okay. I guess its main point, the main purpose of that is just to break them if you've stacked up enough to break, which we didn't. So neither one has any foretell, so, but applies 10 foretell and can break. Yeah, let's apply some foretell. Invulnerable to dark? Fuck. So, he's immune to dark and fire. The other one's immune to ice and void. But at least none of us are using ice. Alright. We got Stendhal, we got Virtuos. That's good. This is the weaker one, we'll hit him. Oh yeah, that's some good damage. About almost a third. And which one's burning? He is, okay. Virtuos stance, here we come. And boom. Doesn't help that Lune's healing him. But I hit the wrong button. That was a gradient. That's a very fast gradient attack. Usually the gradient attacks are a little slower than that. Well. Oh, you know what I got? I got Skybreak. And it looks like Skybreak's gonna hit Earth. So, should be good. Should be good. Let's see how much we can do with Skybreak. Tactical nuke time. Nuke the site from orbit. Okay. Looks like I missed the other one, or I don't know what happened with the frost. Some decent damage on the flame one. Let's just go ahead and do this. Well, that's right. Wait, what? Invulnerable? To fire? Really? How? It's a freaking frost! It's a frost monster. How's it invulnerable to fire? They're messing with my mind now. And boom. Oh, he's not invulnerable then. Maybe just invulnerable to the shots. Okay. You know what? Let's mark him. There we go. All right, Mael. It's your time to shine, girl. Take him down, take him down, take him down. One shot, here we go. Alrighty, down for the count, 2.2 million. And the flame Evike is burning, so we can put ourselves in virtuous stance, not virtual. Oh, he's unleashing his full power. This is gonna take a moment. Got it. It's not hard to parry. You just gotta stay on top of it. Keep the timing going. Okay. Oh, we are in Elemental Genesis. One of the shots will heal him, but we should get the other 3 off, so it should be worth it. Or 2 of the shots, I guess. Come on, come on. Oh, freaking healing shots. Still did good damage. Got it. All right, here we go. Come on, he's probably down. He's down. He's down. That's it. That's it. Fight's over. Bam. Oh, hell yeah. Almost 5.2 million. That's about the most I've been doing with Mael with this build. I could put some other Lumina on her or something, change it up a bit, but whatever. Who cares? It does enough. My Mael build on my other playthrough, she one-shots everything with the right setup. Literally just one-shots the toughest secret boss in the game, she can one-shot. Alright, we're leveling up here. Whoops. I only need to hit it once. By going backwards, it just automatically puts all of the points that you have. I really need to get CL a better weapon. The one she has now is not that great. We're just going to fill out the rest of her... Wait, what's this? Terraquake. You know what? Let's hold out for that. We need 10 for that. We'll wait for that. Can't do anything with her. Yeah, we'll just start filling out the rest of his tree. And let's see if we can get any more Lumina. We sure as hell can. We got 27. Let's do this. Take her to 70. We'll take her to 70. We'll take her to 156. Notice who I've been neglecting. The 2 dudes. Sorry, guys. It's a woman's world out here. I ain't modding any outfits for the guys, because who cares? You know what I mean? This is all about the babes. Alright, the Portiere has 4 shields and is chromatic. The Demonure is also chromatic. So... I guess we'll just take that down. Kind of a waste, but whatever. Yeah, that was a lot of damage wasted. It would have been nice if I could have hit one of the other ones, but no guarantee of that happening. Let's do this. That'll eat through several... actually eat all of his shields and apply the burn. There we go. If you listen for the audio cues, it's easier to parry. The visual is okay, but the audio is more important than the visual. Whoa, I barely jumped in time. I just barely jumped in time. Oh, and I fucked that up. My bad. I'll do better next time, I promise, guys. Now we're in Virtuos, but we don't have enough to really do anything. But if I skip her turn, I believe she loses the Virtuos stance, so we'll just hit him with the Void again and stack some more burn. That never hurts. It more whittles away health than does massive damage, but still counts. Oh, I fucked up the timing. Okay, so she's fire, so I believe if she hits the Deminure or whatever it's called, it'll heal him, so. Did we? Oh, we missed one. We don't have enough for Elemental Genesis. That sucks. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, that's not much at all. Really? That's all that does? Whatever. I'm committed now. Yep. Yep. Fire heals him. Damn it. I missed that second one. And what? I missed two of them? It's like my skill's going down at this point. Oh boy, that guy's gonna take a while. At this rate. Alright, you can see how the health of these enemies continually increases. Pretty much exponentially as you go up in the stages here. Alright. Okay, that does so much more than CL's did. Melee combo, okay. He doesn't do this one very often. Whew, I got it. There was a gradient parry in there. That's a different button. Gradient parries are a different button from the normal parry. Good that he hit CL, because she can actually counterattack and do damage, unlike Lune, who heals. Since she's fire-based. Come on, let's stack it. We got it, we got it. We got it. We're looking good. Alright, let's mark that son of a bitch so we can hit him for all he's worth. Oh, I screwed that up. Alright. Well, I have Stendhal, I just don't have a good stance for it. But whatever, it's always worth it. Especially with a mark on it. Yeah, 603,000, that is solid. It's not amazing for Stendhal, but it's good. It'll work. That'll put us in Virtuos. And then we'll hope that we get enough parries to get back up to the AP we need. Oh, I jumped way too early, but it still counted for some reason. That was the most premature jump I've ever done. Whew, boy. Quite the delay on that attack. I was on the edge of my seat. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This better do something. 8 hits, guys. Not bad, but could have been better. Got it. And he's out. It's just us and Mr. Floater. We got this. No problem. she's in Virtuos, but we'll have to shoot. There we go. I gotta tell you, they make these fights look so freaking amazing in this game. You'll go and you'll play another JRPG style game, and it just, the fights are so boring. They look so plain and basic. This just makes every fight seem intense and incredible. I guess the one in the middle. And not quite dead, but pretty close. That tells you how much health these guys have now. And, yeah, whatever. We'll just build up AP with regular attacks. I don't like these, but I should be able to... Ah, I fucked up that last one. But I got the gradient. As long as you get the gradient, you get the counter. If they end on a gradient, that's the only one you need for the counter. I missed one, so no counter. Which sucks, but whatever. We still got the AP from the parries. Oh, damn it. Though they're tough to parry because the timings are all slightly different. You gotta be ready. You gotta know what you're doing. Alright, that should take this guy down. Yep, there we go. Just the two of them now. And with that, let's... Neither one can be broken yet, but we can... Okay, which one is the steel one? That's the only problem is it doesn't necessarily clearly indicate which enemy's which. I don't know, this one? Yep, that was it. Okay. Oh, I messed up that same one. And another one this time. It's harder than it looks, guys, trust me. Okay. We're gonna elemental trick this one out. Come on. Got it, got it, got it. We have all 4 stains. Okay, neither one has any foretell, but we can apply 10 with this. So yeah, right there. Bam, 10 foretell. So now we can use that for her next attack. Foretell increases the damage of many of CL's attacks. Ah, damn, I missed the last one. That's one of the hardest combos for me to parry in the entire game. No hyperbole here, for real. Really is. The steel one is lower, so we'll keep this going. Is the auto parry with green colors heal effect? Well, I don't think there's any auto parry in the game, not that I'm aware of. But the green effect is a heal. So I have Illumina equipped where when I get a successful parry, it heals a certain amount of health. Alright. That did some good damage, but not as much as I was hoping. However, we'll do this to get our virtuous stance back. Alright, come on now. Come on. Got it. It is super rare for me to actually get all of those. All right, we're looking much better now. Damn it. Ah, I fucked it up. I was expecting the other attack. Doesn't matter. We have Elemental Genesis. It probably won't kill the ceramic, but I think it'll kill the steel. Nuke the site from orbit, guys. Oh, come on. Steel survived with a sliver of health. You know what? We're going to take Steel down anyway. Or not. That did almost nothing. It did break him. Oh, no. Okay, they went down. Here we go. Here we go. 200% in Virtuos mode. Should be dead. Should be dead. Should be dead. Come on. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Yes. Meggy asks, oh, so all parries need to have an input action? Yes. You have to hit the parry button at the precise time based on the attack. You can dodge, which is easier. There's a more open window for dodging, but dodging does not give you a counterattack. That's why I always go for parries. But if you're just trying to avoid damage and you're not super good with the timing, dodging is easier. All right, stage 10, trial 3. This is like the boss of the trial, the third one. We have the chromatic jar, the chromatic chaleur. That's the chromatic jar. And that's the chaleur, I think. Fuck, I don't know. Which one? Which one? The jar. Alright, the jar is out. Don't have to worry about that. Although, honestly, I probably should have hit one of the other ones because the jar isn't too tough to parry. The one on the left is the harder one to parry, I believe. The chaleur... The chaleur looks like to be tough to parry, but I don't have that much trouble with them. Okay. Let's... Yeah, Stendhal in offensive mode. Good enough. Hell yeah, look at that. 1.3 million. Anyone burning? Yes. They have to be burning for me to get the virtual stance off them with that ability. That was a buff. Ah, damn it. Every attack that you don't parry or dodge actually drains your AP on that move. Whoop. Oh. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't even have my hand on the mouse. Like I said, that move, that set, that combo looks a lot harder than it actually is. Once you get used to it, it's not bad. No, come on. We missed one of our stains. I don't think either of them have foretell, so we'll apply it to that one. Let's just get rid of that one for now. Nullified, you son of a bitch. Got that. I wasn't sure what was coming. It's been so long since I've fought that type of enemy. Uh-oh. Got it. Okay. Whew. Didn't feel 100% confident on the timing on it, but I still got it. Got it. Greater powerless. 15% to powerless damage reduction. Whoa. Alright, we're coming to the end of this, guys. We spent nearly the entire time on the tower here, but the tower takes a while. It's 11 stages, 3 trials in each one. 33 total. And I definitely would not fight the last one with you guys because it is a story spoiler to fight the last fight. just putting our stat points into them. And with that, I think we'll go ahead and call it. I got to get ready to eat, to do some other stuff with the family. We'll just get whatever we can in these trees here. Sure, why not Card Weaver? I don't think I've ever used Card Weaver, to be honest. In 4 different playthroughs, I don't think I've managed to actually use Card Weaver. And with that, we have our Expedition Gooner Edition stream now complete. With 2B, the Blue Monsoon bikini from Stellar Blade, and the Neuralink suit modified to be extra skimpy, because why not? I didn't modify it, it just came that way. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. Appreciate everyone that showed up. Awesome time, awesome stream. I love this game so much. I've played it through 4 times, and if it weren't for the fact that I'm going to work on the video for it now, I'd actually play it again on New Game Plus again. I played it, like I said, New Game Plus, New Game Plus Plus. Then I started a fresh playthrough on New Game, and that's where I'm at now. 4 playthroughs. It doesn't beat Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade, I beat that 6 times. 3 on the PlayStation 5, and then 3 on PC. Not going to play that one again anytime soon. 6 times in a year is a bit much. This one I'm on 4. I could literally just... I could play it again from the very start and enjoy pretty much every moment of it. It's just an amazing game. If you haven't played it, you should definitely give it a shot. Even if you're not normally a big fan of the turn-based JRPG style games, I've been out of those for a long time now. I haven't played one and enjoyed it since maybe Xenoblade Chronicles, because Chronicles X is a little different. But with that, I am gonna dip out of here and do my thing, do some real life stuff, because every now and then you gotta stop the gaming, grifting, and gooning to participate in the real world. It happens, it's a thing, but it's just life, guys. Life happens. Life comes at you fast. All right, thanks everyone that stopped by. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell icon, all that jazz. And if you're watching this after the fact, make sure to leave a comment down below, because YouTube loves that stuff. I'm Fox with RealMarcFoxx. Thank you so much, and I will see you all next time. Keep gaming, keep grifting, and keep gooning.